the Jeffrey Dahmer case. In the heartland of America, a tale of unimaginable horror unfolded between 1978 and 1991. This is the story of Jeffrey Dahmer, a name that would forever be etched into the annals of criminal history as the Milwaukee Cannibal. Born on May 21st, 1960, in West Allis, Wisconsin, Dahmer's early life offered little to foretell the macabre path he would take. By most accounts, he grew up as a shy and reserved child, marked by an isolated demeanor. Yet, beneath the surface, troubling fascinations began to brew, an unsettling interest in the anatomy of living beings, which he often explored through the dissection of small animals. Dahmer committed his first murder in 1978, shortly after graduating from high school. Stephen Hicks, a hitchhiker, became his first victim. Luring Hicks to his family's Ohio home under the pretense of companionship, Dahmer's motives turned fatal when Hicks tried to leave. In a fit of desperation, Dahmer struck him with a barbell, marking the beginning of a murderous spree that would span 13 years and claim the lives of 17 young men. Moving to Milwaukee in the 1980s, Dahmer's methods grew increasingly calculated. He would frequent local bars and nightclubs, targeting individuals who matched his idealized image of physical perfection. Using charm and laced drinks, he lured his victims to his apartment, a place that would later be described by law enforcement as a house of horrors. There, unspeakable acts of violence and desecration occurred. Dahmer not only took lives, but desecrated bodies, keeping gruesome trophies as a way to satisfy his perverse obsessions. In July 1991, Dahmer's reign of terror came to an end. Tracy Edwards, his would-be 18th victim, narrowly escaped and flagged down police. Officers, responding to Edwards' account, arrived at Dahmer's apartment to find evidence that would haunt even the most seasoned investigators: human remains, photographs of dismembered bodies, and macabre tools used in his crimes. Dahmer confessed in chilling detail, offering a window into the mind of a man driven by dark compulsions. He expressed a peculiar detachment, stating that his actions were attempts to stave off loneliness, a twisted rationalization that belied the monstrous nature of his acts. In 1992, Dahmer was sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. However, his life behind bars was cut short. In November 1994, he was beaten to death by a fellow inmate, leaving behind a legacy of terror and unanswered questions. The case of Jeffrey Dahmer remains one of the most infamous in modern history, a grim reminder of humanity's darkest potential. It continues to serve as a source of study for criminologists, psychologists, and society at large,